Here's my prediction of the next 12 months. This is not financial advice. This is just my predictions, my research, and my opinion. Do not take this as financial advice or take any action based on what I'm saying. This is just based on historical data, where we're at economically and globally. With the pound collapsing down on Monday and the Bank of England going into full crisis mode on Wednesday. And the why behind that is they have a massive liquidity crisis. Well, the globe is in a massive liquidity crisis. America specifically, GDP versus debt is backwards. All the gross domestic products we have in the United States, we could sell all of it, we can't pay off our debt. And this is due to QE, quantitative easing, the printing of money with nothing backing it. We've been in a low interest rate environment since 1980s, and money has been very, very cheap. And anytime there was issues, they just turned the printing machine on. So here's my prediction of what's going to happen within the next 12 months. You're going to see more and more countries go into a liquidity crisis. Interest rates are going to go through the roof. They're going to work to cool inflation. And what that does is it knocks off the normal everyday person from their hardworking jobs. Because that's what happens when inflation needs to be cooled. They can't raise prices because it's too expensive to buy anything. And so in order to keep the business going, you have to let go of the most expensive thing, which is payroll. You're going to start to see a lot of jobs leveraged towards technology. That's what Jerome Powell said. Leveraged towards technology, and the middle class is going to start to get replaced. The engine of the U.S. economy, small businesses, are going to come collapsing down because they won't be able to afford to employ people. It'll be too expensive to borrow to keep the business going. And we have another cliff coming in the small business world. Many small businesses were bailed out with these big loans that were deferred. And I'll be doing a YouTube video on this next week. Those loans are coming due. So now small businesses that were cruising along with stimulus money, with the support, are now going to have large payments back to these loans. So at the same time, everything is happening together. But there is a solve that's been built behind the scenes. This is not conspiracy, this is actually happening behind the scenes. Distributed ledger technology, central bank digital currency, even playing field, financial inclusion, the World Economic Forum, central banks, the BIS, the G7 are all working behind the scenes in a coordinated effort to bring in a central bank digital currency. When everything comes collapsing down, they're going to create liquidity by moving money at the speed of light 24/7, 7 days a week. Welcome to your new financial system. Warriors! Let's get your shit together. Let's go. Link in profile for tons of free support.